And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of Arrow Season 7, Episode 2, The Long Bow Hunters. They finally have appeared, and we do know who they are now, and they're pretty badass. Alright, so let me just talk about what really happened, because this whole episode was more of a Argus and Felicity centric episode. Listen, Felicity, like seriously, I think she's like one of the best characters in any of the CW shows. Yes, including Caitlyn. Yes, I think she's better than everybody else. Like her stock level has literally gone from that cute girl that everybody wanted, that Oliver ended up having, now to being pretty much the badass stepmom that everybody wants. Like, come on, seriously. I mean, this woman has just like lost her husband. You know, she had to go to protect her stepson, if you will, and like she really wants Diaz. When you watch this episode, you like literally could feel Felicity's anger. Like she wants to get him, either kill him herself, which I think everybody who loves Arrow will probably want to see that, or have him locked up so Oliver can finally get out of jail and they can finally live happily ever after. And she's even having arguments with Diggle, for all people, you know? And then even last night, Diggle was talking about how, he can't put the suit on because he has his family he has to protect. Because I even went back to look at the old episodes. I'm like, you kind of argue with Oliver over he didn't trust you to put the suit back on. And you had that whole speech about, oh, this, and that. And now you're talking about this speech, and it kind of makes sense, that he has to protect his family. Now he has to do it by the law because he doesn't want to get locked up himself. And then, of course, you have Oliver just now being the big badass in jail that nobody wants to kind of mess with, except the main group that he kind of locked up. They want to use him to be a part of their team because they're working with Diaz. So there's that. And if you watch the episode, there's that guard that everybody wanted. I think this guard wanted to get either killed or just go away. But the ending to that guard was the perfect way to say goodbye to him and spoiler if you haven't seen the episode. Basically, Oliver had to kill him or had get dirt on him to get rid of him because, the guards, look at him, the inmates look at him as intimidating and they don't want him, getting involved in whatever. So Oliver had to choose between either killing him or getting the information that he needed about Diaz, or nothing at all. So what did he do? He has the guy stab him instead, and he gets like taken away, and I guess losing his job. But the way Oliver did it was so funny because he just like looks at him. He's like talking about his family, and he grabs him so quickly and makes him stab Oliver. And he's like, "Oh my god, you stabbed me!" And then the guards come. It was brilliant. If you haven't seen the episode, that was so funny. And then, we got to see the Lone Bow Hunters. I mean, we got to see a couple of them. One who has like a shield, who thinks he's Captain America here, but whatever. Another one who has like this magical belt, I guess, who kind of like can block abilities, I guess, because there was a moment where you see Laurel, Earth 2 version of her, and Black Canary, they go investigate where Diaz is, and they using their canary cries on her, and she blocks it. I mean, together they eventually break the thing, but that was pretty interesting. So there's that. And then, of course, let's talk about the best part of this episode, because we got to see one-on-one. It was a short fight, but it was a very good fight. We got to see one-on-one Diggle versus Diaz, and Diggle beat him. Literally beat him. To the point where he took back what he needed to take back because, Diggle did not want Diaz getting this technology that, Argus apparently lost. And he beat him. It was like, wow, seriously? I guess Diaz is slipping here, people, because he's 2 for 2 now. He's lost twice. Okay? Felicity beat him, okay? Let's not argue with that. But Felicity did beat him in the first time, so now Diggle has beaten him. Let's see who's next. Because so far he's 0 for 2, so like I said, great episode. The Longbow Hunters are pretty cool. I'm pretty sure those are like the secondary members. We'll probably get the big bad versions of them eventually. We got some flashbacks with Roy and William, so that was pretty cool. We're gonna eventually. We did not see the hood, the new hood this time around, but we'll get to that eventually. I'm not gonna spoil who it is because I'll save that for next week's episode. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.